I am putting this out now. I'm speaking a little quietly because it's late here. I was going to post this tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm playing golf with my dad. So hopefully I play well. Wish me luck. I haven't played in about a year. I played competitive golf in high school and college. All right, but we're talking about Ethereum predictions today based on the astrology of Ethereum. So this is not investment advice. Just have to put out this disclaimer for legal reasons. And I'm trying to go to the next slide. Okay, I'm dealing with weird tech difficulties. Okay, so I'm Jack. I'm a lover of astrology and crypto. I make these videos to analyze the astrology of the Ethereum chart today. And I'll also share some crypto current events at the end of today's video. And in the future, I'll share some philosophy and spirituality too, because I'm all about that. So why astrology? You know, healthy skepticism is encouraged if you're not familiar with astrology. It is an ancient science that can predict events and teach us about ourselves and the universe. I used astrology to predict events last year very accurately, to my surprise, with the Bitcoin chart. So I'm going to start to look at the Ethereum chart too. So the Ethereum chart is generated with the date, time, and location of the Ethereum Genesis block, which was back in 2015. And one of my favorite quotes is, "Millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do." So view this video with an open mind and test this out for yourself. So today, the Ethereum astrology that I've looked at already is now until January 6th. Jupiter is trine the ascendant, which is positive astrology. And until January 18th, we are in Mercury in retrograde. And that's about it for today. There's nothing much more than that for the Ethereum chart. We also have some macro astrology, which is kind of like, kind of like the metaphor of like macroeconomics versus microeconomics. Macro is kind of like the larger scale planetary geometric configurations in the cosmos. And what's happening in the macro astrology is on January 6th, we have a full moon in Cancer. And usually with the full moons, there's a pump. But it could be like a small pump. I'm not expecting anything crazy. But what do I know? These are just predictions. So until January 18th, we have Mercury in retrograde. That's usually considered negative. Mercury is the planet that represents trading. And so when it's retrograde, that means it's going backwards, which or it's the illusion that it's going backwards. That's usually considered negative. And we have some crypto updates with the Winklevoss twins who own the company Gemini. And there's also another company, DCG, owned by Barry Silbert. DCG recently ran out of liquidity to continue their other company, Genesis's crypto lender company that Gemini used for its Earn program. I know it's really confusing. I can go into more detail on this in the future. But anyways, the Winklevoss twins of Gemini are pissed because, this company ran out of liquidity that is connected to their company. Now, Barry Silbert, the CEO of DCG, he said, "I did not borrow 1.675 billion from Genesis." That's a lot of money. DCG has never missed an interest payment to Genesis and it's current on all loans outstanding. Next loan maturity is May 2023. DCG delivered to Genesis and your advisors a proposal on December 29th and has not received any response. So he's sending this message to Cameron Winklevoss, one of the Winklevoss twins of Gemini. And so Cameron responds, "There you go again, stop lying. Pretend that you and DCG are innocent bystanders and had nothing to do with creating this mess. It's completely disingenuous. So how does DCG owe Genesis that much money if it didn't borrow the money?" Oh, right, that's a promissory note. So, and then he says, "Will you or will you not commit to solving this by January 8th? So we could see some major events on January 8th, perhaps. Or maybe this will just get drawn out for a few more months. I don't know. But this is a potential major problem that could cause a lot of problems for the crypto market, short term, maybe even long term. And then a warning from James at Invest Answers to get everything off exchanges right now. These are some messages I got from James at Invest Answers, and he's saying to really be careful out there. If you have any money on the exchange Huobi, that's not looking good. You should get it off. And then here's more about DCG. Shuts down 3.5 billion weekly management, wealth management division. Many investors were in total shock. DCG is the parent company of Genesis and crypto lending company that suffered a huge losses against loans to Alameda and Three Arrows Capital. And then Silvergate, there's more collapse happening with that from the FTX exchange collapse. That's not looking good. And then Gate.io. Some fear Gate.io would be next. Pretty much every exchange now is at risk. Do not hold anything on any exchange. So it's a good idea to take money off exchanges. However, if you don't know how to take it off exchanges, then you definitely need to learn how to. Definitely get yourself a ledger. Go just search on Google for ledger.com. Go to ledger.com and look at some of the wallets. You can go to compare wallets. So these are digital wallets to store your crypto digitally. I recommend the Ledger Nano or the Ledger Nano S Plus. Those are highly recommended. Do be sure to get this from the Ledger website, ledger.com. Do not get it on Amazon. You want to get it directly from the company, ideally, and then search for videos online on how to get your crypto off an exchange and onto these cold store wallets. All right, let me know in the comments if you have any more questions about that. And let me go back here to the slideshow. I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute. All right, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up right here, actually. I didn't know how many slides I had. All right, so yeah, please subscribe if you enjoy this. I'm going to be putting out more videos on crypto and astrology topics. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon.